So let's talk about just what's going on with regulations in Australia. So when you first speak to your patient, you've then got to, and you consider that yes, it's probably appropriate that medicinal cannabis may be suitable for them. You've then got to find the particular product you would like to use, speak to or find where you can access that, which pharmacist might access it. Then you've got to be able to apply for approval from not just our TGA within the Commonwealth Government, but also within, for some components, you'll need to also speak with your state governments. Then you need to go back, once approval has been received, you've got to go back and speak to your patient again, and then prescribe for them to be able to then be dispensed. So it's quite a process. The other component of that is then you've got to be able to, as part of your approval process, you've got to be able to monitor the results of your patient. So there's quite a lot of back and forthing. And while the governments are certainly working to make that as simple as possible, they are ensuring that it is safe for them is obviously, safe for the population is a really important thing. So these safeguards are absolutely valid. It's just that they're tricky to manage. So what we're aiming to do with CANNect is to be able to support you in that regulatory process. So we will, and our systems are able to support you in the creation of those forms. You're then able to submit it to the organisations as required. We then support you with the product options, the titrations that are required. We've just recently launched our concierge component, which allows a pharmacist or a health professional to speak with your patients to be able to support them in that titration process. And then any patient monitoring, and maybe we'll speak to this on the next slide. One of the requirements with the government is that you're able to monitor the patient's results and adjust their medications as required. So within our CANNect platform, we have a range of questionnaires that you may be able to use to ensure whatever change is happening for your patient is able to be, for a start, relayed back to you, but also then you'll be able to use that to tweak what kind of medications they might need.